Hey there, before this reaction begins, please make sure to head over to roosterteeth.com to check out the official release. These episodes aren't going to be uploaded to YouTube, so if you want to watch this episode now, it's currently up there free for everyone. Don't need an account, don't need to be a first member. So head on over there, watch the video, come back here, watch the reaction. Thanks. Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Red vs Blue Season 16. Yep, Season 16, Episode 14. I think it was called Lights Out. Let's check. Yeah, Lights Out. Tucker struggles to cope with the truth about Washington. A sleeping giant wakes. So I wonder if that's Krovos they're talking about, as in sleeping giant. I don't know what these people in the thumbnail are. But yeah, Tucker struggles to cope with the truth about Washington. So I know people have been kind of theorising, you know, how they said like the time portals break down the minds or whatever. How now that Wash is kind of in this mental state, perhaps it's gonna, you know, switch his mind out. And also, like, something that I didn't cop onto last episode, I just made a mistake. I haven't actually done it yet, but I'll annotate it. But yeah, for some reason I thought it was Wash's theme that was playing, and it was the Meta's theme, which is, you know, kind of still signifies similar sort of things to what I was guessing, but you know, that is a fairly significant detail to play the Meta's theme over Wash, which kind of makes me think that perhaps he's gonna, you know, kind of devolve into villainy, you know, not of his own accord, but you know, perhaps. I think it's possible. Not something that I'd particularly enjoy, but possible. Either way, yeah, I think we should just get into it. There's 10 minutes. Next episode will be the finale, so I'm hoping this, you know, wraps some things up, or at least gives us, you know, a hype build up for the finale. Apparently it's going to be a longer episode, but still, you know, for this season, for this to be the penultimate episode, you know, it doesn't even feel like we're at a climax, you know, for there to be a resolution. It just feels like we're only just getting into it, you know. So either way, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's just go, shall we? And go. I like the music. It's kind of like a nice mix. Oh, that's a weird composite. It's like half
Having some
CG.
quiet, huh?
Yeah, I found a weird door.
You left it
Oh, what's this thing?
open.
No.
That figures. I am pretty thoughtless.
If that's how it's gonna be, man.
Wait. Kate, I need to apologize. What I called you was awful. I wanted to cram the words right back into my mouth.
I know you did. I was chubby. I mean, I still am, but back when I was a teenager, I didn't love it. In high school, everyone was screwing each other, and I wasn't ready. And it's like, you say frigid, and suddenly I'm in short pants at Wailuku High, hearing it again for the first time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, you dummy.
Man, I had this feeling, and it kept growing, and it was so hard.
Bow chicka bow wow. I'm sorry, too. I kind of ate your heart. Looks like we both blurt out dumb things when we feel small.
Kate, I like you.
Just like that.
I really like you. And maybe I went about expressing it the wrong way.
Yeah, you think?
Maybe?
But I still like you, regardless.
I'm not great with feelings, Tucker. But yeah, I think I had feelings for you too.
Had?
Yeah, you kinda snuffed them out.
Yeah, par for the course. Everything I touch, I fuck. I fucked you. I fucked England. I fucked Washington.
Hell yeah.
I'm being serious here. You don't understand. I'm responsible for his injury. My friend, my mentor. I did this to him.
Come on.
You weren't there. I rushed in like an idiot, and I got him shot.
Oh, were
Yeah,
you
that's true.
supposed to babysit the elite killing machine?
He was looking right at me when it happened. Oh, God, Kay, he was looking right at me.
And what are you gonna do, huh?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what you're gonna do, Mr. Pity Party. One
Yeah,
of two
travel
things.
back in time.
You ready? You'll either A, do nothing, or B, try and save Wash and risk freeing an all-powerful time god. Not much of a choice, is it?
Yeah, okay. Loud and clear. We need to go back and save Wash.
Is brain damage contagious?
Donut has the hammer. It's out of the game.
I miss you, Miss Wegman.
But we have Krovos' time guns, and that's something.
I feel like We already had this conversation.
Guys,
Is that the time travel? Deja vu?
guys, listen. We don't have to change much. Just a few details.
So we ignore the gods.
They're not gods, just AI.
All time travel's bad to them. They're programmed against it.
They said that time travel is Jenga, and I'm talking about swapping out one more piece. The most important piece. Delicately.
Time travel isn't Jenga. It's more like Operation with a side of Yahtzee. Bingo!
The alternative is to do nothing.
That's my line.
And we're better than that.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
If we need
Christ.
justification, we have plenty. Let's start with the past. Your misadventures in history have echoed through the ages. You've caused wars, disasters, abducted historical figures. Compared to all that, what's rescuing one man from one bullet? Let's also think about what Jack said. He used the time machine for months without issues. But let's not stop there. Let's think about the future. If Loco can invent a time machine, then someone else will come along and do the same. Retreating from this battle is not a victory. All of these reasons have been running through my head on a loop. But you know what? They're meaningless. David's hurt.
Yeah.
We have to go.
Yeah, it's quite interesting that
I get it.
even
Well, when you
Carolina's
put her like that,
let's do
yes,
it.
sir.
You know,
Sounds like a
the
plan.
responsible
Actually,
one,
Sarge,
technically.
Tucker is the one with the plan.
Well, now I hate it.
Tucker, I know you well enough to guess your plan.
That's insulting and sweet all at once. Before we start, we need to be unified in this, of one mind. You've been awful quiet, Griff.
Carolina's right. We have to. He'd go for us in a heartbeat.
How could you? Nothing I said got through to you?
Spying much?
Well, the gods don't trust you yet. I can't imagine why.
I'm sorry, Hugs. He's my friend. You wouldn't understand.
I understand perfectly well. You shizno. You're going to ruin everything.
We're not. We're going to fix it.
You know I have to tell Atlas now. You
Yeah.
know he's going to bring down this entire castle when he finds
They
out.
also are going to fuck
I
everything
know.
up, I reckon.
I'm sorry.
I never should have helped you. I'm so freaking
Aw.
stupid.
We should go before she reports what we're doing.
Bye.
Oh,
Jerks. God dang shizno.
Huggins, stop! Now what on Starseeds is so important that you're blazing through here like that?
I have to tell Atlas. The Reds and Blues are going back in time again. It's urgent.
Well now, that is news.
So, can I go?
Not quite. After all, you must be punished.
Punished for what? No!
what the fuck?
No running in the halls, remember?
Greetings, my son.
We just saw him 10 minutes ago. You don't need to say greetings every time.
It sounds cool. Back me up, Burnstorm.
Yeah, super cool. Jenkins, where have you been?
Stroll. Sweet of you to worry. I was only gone for a flash.
Burnstorm, how go preparations?
Nearly finished.
I like
The
really
weapons
quiet,
and armor
especially
you
people.
requested will be ready by the time the Reds and Blues agree to their mission.
I'm afraid they won't be coming. My lords and ladies, I bear grave news. The Reds and Blues are gone, and Huggins is dead.
What happened?
I felt her spark leave this plane of existence.
Why? Who would do such a thing?
She must have witnessed the Reds and Blues leaving. Someone stopped her from warning us until it was too late.
Muggins, I am so sorry.
As am I. She was my friend. Ironic that friends
Oh,
who
I'll
we
talk
would
about it later.
defend with our lives are so often the ones we hurt. We discover our love for them too late. Its presence revealed by their absence.
Oh, they're all back in.
Their warmth felt as a sudden chill, and we are left cold and frantic. She shone
pretty cool,
as I
actually.
do, but her truest light was invisible. It was the brightness of her point of view. Like a lighthouse, she guided us towards our saviors. out of danger. And so, hope, snuffed out, was reignited by a single spark. All I know is this. She was my friend.
Thank you, Muggins. Well spoken. My husband, my king. We must decide what we do next.
Though times seem most desperate, we must not give up hope. Perhaps the Reds and Blues will succeed. Against all odds, perhaps these mortals will prevail.
Destiny?
May she see us through.
No! She has come.
The Fates, have you come to relieve us of our doubt?
Our dreams have ended, and so the nightmare begins. So we wake, soon all will see. The great endeavor is lost, all efforts amount to vanity.
Is it truly over?
I have seen what remains of the future. The cup is near empty.
Spare your riddles! Tell us of your visions!
All is lost. The end has come. Tonight the sun sets. There will be no dawn.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em!
Alright, what the... I mean, I suppose it kind of sets up for the next one. I suppose next episode is going to be them saving Wash. So yeah, what happened basically? A bit with kind of Sister and Tucker. Again, I don't think the kind of like romantic, or I suppose not romantic, but the kind of like sentimental kind of dialogue, I don't think it really hits the right beats, and especially for me. I don't know, I just don't feel like for that arc it's I'm not really invested in it. I just feel like it feels very one note and just like raw, as opposed to it being, these are two people actually kind of in a relationship, but they don't know what they're doing with each other. It just feels like I don't really settle on it. Rest in peace, Huggins. I presume she's dead. So I'm trying to figure out whether Jenkins, whatever, whether he's trying to help the Reds and Blues, or whether he's trying to, or whether he's just like, that's like an evil thing, because obviously she was going to go tell Atlas, and then as Muggins said, if she'd gotten there in time, they would have been able to stop her, but they would have been able to stop the Reds and Blues, but she was intercepted, so that kind of signals to me that Jenkins was trying to help him, in a way, but also just like brutally murdered. I don't know whether that effect was the black hole kind of thing, whether that was in game, like with the gun, or whether that was an actual effect. Because if it was an actual effect, then that's what the portal should look like. That effect was awesome. Instead, they got this weird, like, fucking pink anus. But yeah, the thing. So we can see was it the Fates? Destiny? Yeah, it's the Fate sisters or whatever it was, which is a bit weird. Obviously, they come down to kind of, I suppose, it's saying, this is the end. But that I think Muggins' speech, the actual speech bit, I didn't really care for. What he was actually saying, I think was a bit like, I think there's too many times recently where it's just like speech for the sake of a speech. I don't think he would have gone on some long ramble, or at least it's not. I thought it was going to come out and be like a joke, or they'd been like, all right, nobody cares, but it was supposed to be a serious speech. Like the kind of interwoven shots of like Wash and like the Reds and Blues gearing up and stuff, that was all really good. I liked how it was shot, but I think if the speech and what had actually been said was changed, I think I would have liked it a lot more. I just think it was a bit like him making a monologue for the sake of it, as opposed to him actually having something that needed to be said. But I like the whole bit of, you know, with the Reds and Blues, with them deciding that they've fucked with time already, they might as well do it one more time, you know, where it matters. And I think they probably will screw it up, but I think the point that, you know, Carolina is desperate enough, you know, she's been defeated essentially to the point where she's willing to go through with it as well. I think that's quite a good dynamic, you know, because I feel like any other time or for any other reason she would probably not be on board, you know, whereas here she's kind of the catalyst and she's kind of driving force, if anything. So that's really interesting. But other than that, yeah, again, the thing with Jenkins, not really sure how that is entirely supposed to be played out. Oh, I'm going to skip through it again just in case I think I missed. Because it was a 10-minute episode, but it went by pretty quick.
Is brain damage contagious?
Historical figure.
Imagine what?
Yeah, poor
You don't
Huggins,
need to say
rip in peace.
Distance. By their absence.
Yeah, like all this stuff.
Their warmth.
He has come.
Alright, so yeah. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, next episode, like I say, we'll probably be going and seeing, you know, them trying to save Wash, and I hope it makes sense. I hope they do it in a way where they don't completely fuck up the timeline. Obviously, saving him is changing the past, you know, so definitively, and that's a paradox, you know, that maybe that's what the Shizno paradox is. If they save him, then they don't go back in time to save him, so that's a, you know, that's a cycle. So maybe that's where the Shizno paradox title comes into play. Hopefully it's not, they didn't just name it the paradox because they wanted to, you know, make it a reference. I hope there is actually some sort of paradox involved. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Only one more week till the finale. I hope you have enjoyed my reaction to it, or to this one. Make sure you subscribe so you're notified of the finale when it comes out. Other than that, leave a like, comment. I've been Eproth, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.